Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of College or Whatever. We started a bit early, still two more minutes to be at 6 p.m. but we are starting early. Welcome to the show. It's me, Rochak Basnet. So summer break has officially started. I hope everybody are doing great. I hope everybody are, I know some of you are probably working, some of you are probably having a best time, hanging out with your friends, family. But be safe, take care of your health, take care of everything, because still we need everybody back if you haven't graduated next fall, because I need more guests on the show. I'm struggling right now to find guests for College or Whatever. So anybody are interested to be guests during summer, you are here at Hattiesburg, can physically come to the campus, and please shoot us a DM on our Instagram at College or Whatever. So without any further delay, let's welcome our guest for today. So I just want to let's go straight. So welcome to the show, Sami Jordan.
Thanks, Rochak. Hi, I'm Sami Jordan. I am a multimedia journalist majoring here at USM, and my minor is social media content and strategy. I am currently a senior reporter at RHCJC News and an intern at WDAM, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing great. Been keeping myself busy with work.
Same, like I think even summer I've just been working. You are involved heavily with Howard Community Journalism Center. That's RHCJC. That's how I met you for the first time. That's how I know you.
Yeah.
It was last summer when I worked with Howard. Same, you joined. That was your first time, and then I got to know like she loved media. She loved anything to do with journalism and everything. It was just amazing. So how has the experience been at Howard?
It's definitely been life-changing. Like, I thought I loved journalism coming into it, but like my passion just has like flourished at Roy Howard with the opportunities that they provided for me. I get to actually go out into the community and like make a difference. Mm-hmm. Like, people are so thankful whenever I come by, and it means a lot to my heart to be able to do that service.
Definitely. Like me working just 3 months as a videographer over there, I got to go outside and see the rural place of Mississippi, see the community, and you learn a lot while doing this story. Like, oh, I never knew about certain thing. And just doing this story, you meet people, you build that relationship, which is definitely needed in our industry a lot. What has been your favorite story? Because your story has been on CNN.
You're right.
Correct.
You're right. Yeah.
So that's the huge news. So what has been your best like story out of 1,000 stories you have done till now?
Well, that's a really, really hard question.
I would say like just some of that just strike in your mind.
Right. The RJ story that you mentioned that's been on CNN, that one went international, blew up in China.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's about this guy in Lucedale who got a Neuralink chip in his brain. It's really, really interesting to see how that's helping him. But that's one of my proudest stories. But one of the stories that just like hits closest to the heart is the story I did on Buddy Sports, which is a sports inclusion organization for all people with special needs. There's no age range. It's for kids and adults with special needs, and they have like sensory Santa, they have like baseball, they have like horseback riding, while they have like an adaptive saddle, and it's free.
Wow.
It's
amazing.
It is, and that story actually came from my aunt who's passed on, but she gave me that pitch, and it meant a lot to be able to do that story and be able to authentically represent the community that has special needs, because I was able to speak to an individual who has special needs, not just her parent. I was able to speak to her, and that just meant a lot, being able to authentically represent her.
That's amazing. So where can people find the story and where they can read or watch your content?
At RHCJC, that's RHCJCnews.com. You can search Sami Jordan, and actually all my stories will come up underneath my profile.
Or you can just Google your name, right?
Right, you can also Google my name. And,
it's popular.
But Sami is Sami. It's not typical.
So you have been involved with Roe Howard since the beginning of your college. But apart from that, what other organization are you involved?
Well, I was in student government for a little bit. During homecoming, I served as I was helping with the homecoming events. And then now I'm the social media chair of the Transfer Student Association, which I'm very, very excited to begin. I just was elected or chosen.
Wow.
So I'm excited to do that this year. You know, it means a lot to me as a transfer student, just to be able to help that community grow and do events and like get to know each other and let each other know like what's happening. Because sometimes, you know, as a transfer, it can feel a little intimidating and feel like you're out of the loop because maybe we don't know things that everyone has known since freshman year. So that's awesome to be in that position. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, congratulations. So since talking about transfer, you came from Jones College.
Right.
So how was Jones College?
I love Jones. They say, like, I thought it was cringy my freshman year when they were like, I got Jones in my bones. But I really do have Jones in my bones. If it was a 4-year college, I would have stayed there. It was amazing. And, you know, I was a pre-pharmacy major going into Jones. I came there on a full ride for choir.
Wow.
And, yeah, I wanted to be a pharmacist. And I was in broadcasting, just like, I vlogged, so I chose to do broadcasting as an elective because I liked, you know, editing and capturing moments. And then I toured WDAM, and I was like, oh my goodness, I really, really want to do this. Like something overtook me, and I went home and I prayed, and I was like, Lord, please show me a sign that, you know, this is where I'm supposed to be, and I'll change my major. And the next day, I left the cafeteria at Jones, and there was a voter's registration tent, and my mama had been on my booty about registering to vote. So I went and I registered to vote, and the lady who registered me was a volunteer who was a journalist. And that just like was my verification. I was like, okay, I'm changing my major. And it means a lot to me, like now being at WDAM, like it's a whole wraparound moment because that's where it like kicked in, like this is what I want to do. But yeah, Jones meant a lot to me. I got so many opportunities there. Whenever I decided I wanted to be a journalist, Miss Kelly Atwood plugged me in, and I became the editor-in-chief of the broadcast. I was the newspaper editor, and I was a photographer for that as well. And I also was the photography editor for your book. And that was an amazing, amazing time. Like just being able to experience like giving out assignments and understanding like the editorial role. So it was really awesome at Jones.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
You were involved.
I was. I actually, I was also in FBLA, which is Future Business Leaders of America. And I won state and competed at a national level for marketing and sales and communications, as well as business ethics. So that was really fun, like to be able to get those opportunities at that junior college level. Well, we call Jones a junior college. I know most people say community college, but it was just awesome. I even walked around, like whenever I graduated, I crossed the stage with my GoPro in my hand.
Wow. Like, do you have the footage somewhere online? Okay.
On my vlogs.
Yes, I also did vlog. When did I start? I think I was in grade 6 or 5, could be earlier.
Wow.
But that's when I started vlogging. I used to call myself like youngest vlogger, and it's just record everything. And I did like every single day, and then like school definitely is not, I can just do every single day, but eventually I started exploring more, and I love filmmaking. Like this is fun.
So you get it.
Yes.
You get it. All my stuff stemmed from vlogging. I started in 8th grade, not far after you. That's really cool. I didn't know that about you.
Yes, and like YouTube has been essentially a great thing in that journey because I get to share. You get the comment, be like, oh, I love that. I love what you did there. And I can look back into my content and be like, where I have come right now. Because when I look vlog from like 8 or 10 years ago, I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Right.
And I'm proud of where I have come, like looking at the content today, because I have better camera, I have better mic, and something I used to get comment on a lot was the audio is really bad. Rochak, the audio is bad, it's so loud. I know, I'm learning. I could not do anything, but eventually I learned that. So it was slow progress, but vlogging is fun. It's the easiest thing to do. Just grab a camera, just talk to the camera, and I prefer vlogging more than just taking picture for the memory, because I could actually watch and yeah,
You get to relive those emotions. Like,
it's different.
people ask me like what my intended audience is, and like when it comes to my vlogs, it's really just me. I want to go back and look at it and feel those, relive that experience, and that just means a lot to me.
Because like my friend in school, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna make money? That's your goal?" No,
Right.
that's not my goal. I just love like video, and then I love to share and look back those memories. Sometimes when I get bored, I just go through my video from back home and be like, wow, that was fun. So
I hear you.
People, hey, start doing that, then like using Snapchat. So talking about Jones College and your involvement with the student media over there, what advice you want to give people who might want to go to Jones College and get involved? Like, what are the things they should look out for?
Like just journalism majors?
Like overall, like just college-wise?
I think that you should. I'm not gonna, like, no hate towards anyone who went to university first. I support that. The reason I chose to go to junior college first, is because they gave me a full ride. Like, I did not have to pay anything. So I wouldn't overlook your junior colleges, your community colleges, because they give really good experiences, especially if you have a good SGA. I was also part of the SGA. That was a really fun experience because we were the ones who did the events throughout the year. And, that means a lot to be able to join these organizations, and everybody. Like, you're gonna walk around, you're gonna see at least 10 people that you know. It's a really small knit like area, and it's nice if you're from a small town. It's nice. But definitely, like, don't overlook it and look for scholarships, because they have so many scholarships opportunity. Like I said, I went there at first with the full ride to sing. Whenever I finished school, I was on a full ride for journalism. So the scholarships, they do not play. And if you're in Phi Theta Kappa, which is an honor society for junior colleges, you can go to college with a $12,000 scholarship for university. So
that's what you did.
Yeah, a couple of my friends and I, thankfully, I thank God a lot.
Yeah, there you go. That's the best tip, because financial is a major part of college life, and hey, save money when you can. Right. So let's talk about Southern Miss. Why did you choose Southern Miss?
Well, honestly, Roy Howard. I knew that Roy Howard was going to open. Before it opened, I had to take a class at Jones. It was a community journalism class in order to make me eligible to be hired, because I was a part of the first part of community college students hired. And so I had to take that class. And so I knew that I was going to come work at Roy Howard. So I knew I was going to come to school at USM. It just makes more sense. And my family is on the coast, and Ole Miss is really far away. And USM was here, and I knew a lot of faculty in the School of Media and Communications from touring and bringing my staff here previously to look at like the SM2. So
that's wonderful. How did you choose WDAM? How did you apply? What's the process?
So I had met multiple WDAM employees on multiple occasions just by going to like journalism outings that SM2 and RHCJC News were invited to. And, that's networking. And I added them on LinkedIn, and they knew who I was before I applied. And then when I did apply, I had multiple people in the office that were, putting in a tip for me, saying, hey, she's good. And then I applied at Gray Media, like it's the website. I don't want to tell you wrong, but there's a talent pool you can apply to also, like put your information in. But the internship, I just applied online, and then they interviewed me on a Zoom, and they gave me the job. And unfortunately, it does end. It's only a semester. So it started for me, I believe, it was either at the end of February or the beginning of March. I think it was at the end of February. And now it's ending actually Friday. So May 29th will be my last day for now, maybe. I don't know, at WDAM. but I am very thankful for my time there. I've learned a lot. And just to be able to get my foot in the door with Gray Media meant a lot, especially like interning at that same spot that like made me realize that I love journalism. It really means a lot to me to be able to get that internship because I've been applying for that internship for years.
Oh,
So yeah.
that's amazing. So you can go to graymedia.com/careers if you are interested, looking for. It looks like you can apply wherever, like different media throughout the nation. So it's wonderful.
And they also have an internship for sales. It's not just multimedia journalism or producing as well.
So yeah, I see a lot of thing over here. So go work in real industry. How is the real industry?
It's different from school for sure. Like even getting my experience at Roy Howard, Roy Howard has definitely prepared me, but I did not realize how many people it takes to like run live news, especially like for that many stations because they're running it on ABC and NBC, and you know they have so many affiliates that you know, and it's really interesting how many producers work on what shows and like how like as a multimedia journalist I have to put my own like I put everything into the show myself and I add the graphics myself, so like every individual is adding their own graphics, you know. And then like the stuff that goes into like a live whenever we're out like after the tornadoes, the previous tornado, we went out there the next day and I had to wear this backpack that had like a wire connected to a camera, and I was getting live footage of like the aftermath. It was a lot, but it was just really interesting to see how that all goes into play and like what all it takes to make it happen, because it's more than you'd expect, even as someone in the journalism industry. If you haven't like worked in a newsroom, like in a broadcast newsroom, you might not have seen what all goes into it. So
It's a lot.
especially like seeing breaking news, like unfortunately the other day with the lady in Petal.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was something I never experienced, but I'm thankful that I have the roots now to be able to say that I've experienced breaking news, so that I know how to be calm whenever I have to go on site, because I was just in the newsroom and it was a lot.
Yeah, I was following WDAM that day when I got the news. They were live on their Facebook too, showing the scene, everything. It was a tragic story. So how does the breaking news work? If you want to like explain more. Also before that, like what was your role as an WDM intern? What was your specific thing you did over there?
For this situation, I was just there. Like I was just watching it all go down. Unfortunately, I was watching the live. I was looking at the Hattiesburg Patriot, watching his live, also trying to stay updated, because one of the digital producer. No, that was wrong. One of the digital content producers. There we go. She witnessed it and she saw it all happen. Like, so she was sending videos like, "Hey, I think that something's about to happen. We've called the cops, you know." And our news director Emily, she went down there immediately, and she went with the reporter. Everyone went immediately. Like, no one said, they were talking to each other, but I wasn't like a priority at that time, which I shouldn't have been, So I was just like sitting at my desk, staying out of the way. But it was just interesting to see it all go down and see how they handled it, and the fact that they stayed. Like, one example when I say that, see how they handle it, is like the ethical behind it. Like, there was a video that we had that showed her last few moments, and ethical journalists, we blur that out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Or else some other people, were trying to get video, and they had to put up a sheet to cover so that no one could get video. It's just like the ethics behind it all, and knowing who you want to work for, especially like that meant a lot to me, knowing that that's how they treat that situation.
Yeah, so that's the real world. So what is next for you? What's your plan after graduation? I know you have one more year.
I graduate with you. I'm a senior.
Yes, so just one more year. That's gonna fly. What's your plan?
It's God's plan, really. I pray every day for Him to show me my path. I definitely am staying with Roy Howard until I graduate, and I hope to find something like Roy Howard. But if not, to get in at a Gray Media station would mean a lot to me. I really like working for Gray Media, just the way that they do things, and I had a feeling I was going to like it before based off the research that I've done. And because I did intern with Gray Media, like I said, they have stations like in multiple
Yes.
states across the region. So, fingers are crossed. But Super Talk is also a great
Yes.
option. If, these are all places I'm going to apply. These aren't places that have offered me or anything, but it would be like an honor to be working for these areas.
Hey, if anybody's listening, there you go. You please offer her before she apply. I know you're gonna do great because I've seen your content through Raw Howard and to WDAM too. So you're gonna do great. So we're gonna take a quick little break and we'll be back with more fun conversation. Hello everyone, welcome back. You're listening to College of Whatever. I'm your host Rochak Basnet. Sami, welcome back to the show. So we talked in a break a little bit about your involvement in theater. So what's the history behind you and theater?
So I began, my first show was Seussical Jr. and my favorite show of all time, Seussical Jr. Loved it. I was a Wickersham brother. I was multiple Wickersham brothers, actually. So I was male monkeys in Dr. Seuss themed world. And that was in 7th grade. And then I started a long history of theater with MAP, which is a nonprofit on the coast in like the Hancock County area. And it was amazing. I did so many shows through them. And then like I ended my high school career as their president of the youth council.
Wow.
They actually gave me a little scholarship to go ahead and go to college. And I won a award from the president for my volunteer service with them, like from former President Biden. So that was really interesting to get that recognition for theater because I was like a camp counselor for some years with them after being an attendee myself. But I did so many shows like Moana Jr., Frozen Jr., The Ugly Duckling, Honk. It's called Honk Jr.
That's so many.
Yeah, and then I started, I did a little theater at Ocean Springs High School, but that was during COVID, so it was a little wompy. We did The Old Man and the Old Moon. I played a man there too. But it was really fun. We had Scottish accents the whole time, so that was really cool.
So you can do Scottish accent?
Yes, I can.
Do you want to try?
Sure. Let me think of something to say. On the spot.
So we do the rest of the interview in Scottish accent.
Now I'm on the spot.
It's okay if you don't have to do it. Do you want to? Okay.
I don't want to offend anyone if I.
Yes.
All right.
So, what happened to theater now? Are you still involved or are planning to?
Well, when I was at Jones and I wasn't involved with RHCJC, I did teach theater. I was an assistant director and a choreographer at Biloxi Little Theater with Miss Bonnie Hogue. I love her. She's a great director. It was really fun, and I got paid for that. And it was children's theater, so I was working with younger crowds, and it was like just a lot to my heart. Like there was this one young lady who was deaf, and she had a cochlear implant, and she was up there singing and dancing on beat and hitting the right notes, and I was just like, I was so proud of her. That was like a really awesome experience to be able to do that like after graduating high school.
Definitely. What made you fall in love with theater? What do you love about theater?
I don't know. I think just the involvement, being on stage, taking the place of someone else, like I don't know, it's just really, really fun. It's one of those things that's just like I'm passionate about.
Yes.
And I definitely hope to like go back to it one day once I've got my career. Maybe like if I ever get a large sum of money, my ideal dream is to open up a musical theater studio for kids.
Oh, that's awesome. The theater is still new to me because we didn't have like theater class or anything in school level or anything. So I kind of got involved when I came to Southern Miss. That was really my first experience with theater, but I didn't have time to really dive into it, but it's fun. I worked a little bit with lighting on 2 shows over here. I also did a set design, help painting and stuff. It was fun, just that one semester. So I'm hoping to go back for my senior year and finish my theater minor, because technically I'm a theater minor, but I haven't been active at all. I just recently went to was their last show of the first date, which was pretty good. So, and they're doing another theater thing next week here at Southern Miss. It's not related to Southern Miss Theater, but they are doing a show over here. So, do you have particular favorite theater show that you have watched?
Ooh, favorite theater. That's a tough one. I feel like, especially because I was with MAP, I'm definitely biased. I love MAP shows, but Biloxi Little Theater does really good shows, and I haven't been able to go to the Mary O'Keefe. I can't remember the name, but it's the Ocean Springs one. It's opened up, and I haven't been able to go, but I've seen like pictures and everything, and I just know that they do a good show. Yeah.
I need to start going to more theaters, so. Because only one I have been is at Southern Miss. Actually, I went to one they did. I was at Southern Miss at some building, like performance art building, nearby downtown.
Singer Theater?
It wasn't a theater. It was just open space.
Oh.
It's not like actual theater space. It's more like gallery space. They did a theater show over there. So Southern Miss student, they did a program. It was like 2 years ago. It was a while back, but that was fun too. But I want to go more, explore the theater world, because it's completely different from the film world.
Right.
It's completely different. I know there's elements that intertwine, but even if you look at the acting, theater acting are more expressive, more projectile, while film acting are more subtle, more calmer, because you're acting on a camera. You can see the face pretty easily, but in theater, you are projecting to a live audience. Even like lighting, color. I think lighting is something that can intertwine between two, but still there's a lot of thing that goes into both of those, and it's just fun.
Right.
It's entertainment at the end of the day. So talking about film, how much film or TV show do you watch?
I think I watch a lot of TV shows. Like when I eat, I'm one of those people who like I need to watch something while I eat.
That's me.
So I just started watching The Paper like 2 days ago because I'm a huge Office fan. Love The Office. And The Paper is like it's basically Scranton. Yeah, Scranton was bought out, and now they have like a paper called the Toledo Truth Teller, and it's like following this newspaper that's trying to get better at being real journalists, but it's office themed, and you know, as a journalist,
And
this
it's
is
the
literally
same creator.
right. It is, and they even have Oscar from The Office, if you remember who that is.
Yeah, I know.
It's really good so far. I'm only on episode 2, but I really enjoy it, and I just finished like Girlfriends. That was really good. It's an old show. I've been really into like old sitcoms.
I love sitcom. That is my favorite genre. The Paper, I think I watched a couple of episodes. I haven't finished it yet. It's on Peacock if anybody interested. They only have season 1. I don't know if they are planning to make more.
Season 2
They
has
are.
been announced. Yes,
Oh, that's awesome.
It's renewed. So
Okay, it was fun. I love anything office style. That is
Right.
something I was trying to create with SM2, with student media here. But it's the hardest thing to create. Because like comedy, timing, it looks easy. It's like documentary, but it's not.
right.
There's a lot of element to fake the documentary. But Office is amazing. Have you watched the British one?
No, I have not. Have you?
I have not. I think I watched the first episode. I was like, nope.
LOL.
I can't. Because the US one is amazing. I don't know if you're aware, they have like different version. They have Mexico, they have Indian version, they have Australian version Office.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I've seen clips of those. It looks like Office, like they have same script, everything, but different character, different language. It's pretty interesting. If you get bored, I know we never get bored watching Office, but it's like, hey, I want to twist the flavor then.
What's your favorite genre?
Sitcom.
Sitcom?
I love
Okay.
sitcom, and I think psychological thriller is probably second.
Okay. Mine's reality. I love reality TV.
Reality is, I don't watch much. What's your favorite or
Floribama Shore. And you want to know something crazy? So on my first story pitch, which was the skate park story that I did about the coast not having skate parks, I was doing my pre-interview trying to pitch my story, and the guy that I got in touch was the founder of a skate park organization on the coast, and I was looking into, I was vetting him. I looked up his Instagram, and I saw that the cast of Floribama Shore followed him, and I was like, oh. And then I asked him, I said, okay, after the interview, I was like, off the record, do you know Nilsa and Amy from Floribama Shore? And he was like, Nilsa's my sister. That to me, as the faithful girl that I am, that was God telling me that I am where I'm meant to be. Because that was my first story with Roy Howard. And my favorite show of all time, which is Floribama Shore. And my favorite character, Nilsa Prowant, her brother was the guy that I was talking to and we interviewed him for the story. That is so crazy. Yeah. But I love me some reality TV.
What's the show about? I have never heard about the show you mentioned.
Well, basically, it's a bunch of Southerners. They go to this house in Florida, and Panama City Beach. They go there that's the first season at least, and they're living in this house together, and they're partying, and they're, getting up to, no good. But it's a lot of fun to watch, and it's, that messiness. I know it's a little crazy to say. I wouldn't want that in real life, but I really like watching it. It's funny and messy, and it's ooh, and it's just a good time.
What's other shows, reality show or any you have?
Okay, don't hate me, but Baddies is great. I love that they change the setting and, change up the girls every year. Sometimes bring them back. Also, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is pretty good. I know it sounds interesting, but it's pretty... It is interesting, but it's one of those interesting things that you want to keep watching. I just watched season 2 of Temptation Island, and that was very interesting.
What about Love Island?
I could not get into it. Unpopular opinion. No shade. I support people who love Love Island. I'm not one of those people. Not gonna lie. I love The Circle, though. Have you seen The Circle?
Is that the Netflix one, right?
Yes.
I think I looked into it. I'm not really big into romantic or those kind of...
This one's just...
I'm not sure if Circle is a romantic one. It's not?
No.
Then
it's a social media competition.
Oh yeah, I remember. It's in this house, in the apartment. I believe.
And no one can see each other, and they're hiding behind a profile.
Yeah, I think I watched the first episode. But one thing, talking about Netflix, the show I loved was Is It Cake?
Okay, I haven't seen that, but I know about it because it inspired a whole trend of events to happen on TikTok.
Because I used to find really the stupid concept, what, Is It Cake? It's fun to watch on short form, but whole show about Is It Cake? How does that make sense? You are supposed to have 30 minutes of content if they're trying to find it, is it a cake or not? But I got hooked. It was just last winter. I just watched one episode. I kept watching. I think I finished one whole season in one night. Because it was fun. It was addictive.
Yeah.
Because they just don't do the cake. They do various segments within that. So they bring a best baker and they compete for a cash prize to fool the guests, is it a cake or not? So the way they win is fooling the judges. So that was a fun show.
You say you like short form content. I'm wondering, have you heard of the Digital Circus?
I have not.
My sister showed me the Digital Circus, and let me tell you, it is something.
Is it?
It's hard to explain, but basically this person gets wrapped into a digital world, a digital circus, and they're all different characters, and they go on different adventures, and there's a lot of lore behind the show too.
That sounds
It's on Netflix and it's on YouTube, and there's a new movie coming out for the Digital Circus. So if you like short form content and things that don't make sense, I think that you would like the Digital Circus. It's something that's really interesting. It's good though. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it's an animated one?
Yes, it is animated.
Looks Interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna look into it. I'm so behind watching TV show right now, so I need to catch up a lot of TV shows. Talking about reality, I'm more into competition-based shows in reality,
Okay.
like The Voice
Yeah.
or like watched American Idol when Katy Perry was judged because I was a big Katy Perry fan.
LOL.
So I'm more into those kind of competition, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I love those kind of shows. But apart from that, like scripted wise,
Ooh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
There's something I must mention, and I don't know why I didn't mention it. It's one of my favorite shows too. Building the Bands.
I have
It's
no
on
idea.
Netflix. It's amazing. It's just so good. These people try to build a band without ever seeing their face. They just hear their voice. And then yeah, it's really good. One season
Netflix
only.
is cooking.
They have been with their reality TV shows, yes.
Like there's so many hidden thing in Netflix. Like they're not that popular, that is not that mainstream. But if you go into Netflix, browse their catalog, they have some of the best shows. Yeah, like I was saying, like scripted wise, I love more sitcom. Like top of my head, I could think about Ted Lasso. I love Ted Lasso. They're coming with new season. I think I'm a Big Bang Theory guy. I love Friends.
Have you seen Young Sheldon?
Yes, I think I watched just 2 seasons, I believe. Now they have whole universe of other stuff from there,
Right.
and I stopped watching.
This past semester, Blackish and Grownish, I went through very quickly. And especially while watching that class, I was taking my gender, race, and media class. So it was very interesting, and I was like analyzing each episode for my blog. So yeah, that they had like a whole world of shows. That's why I thought of that.
Yeah, Blackish, I have watched, I think 4 seasons, something. I was like halfway through the Blackish and Grownish. I think I just watched a few episodes. It kind of intertwined with the main show. So I watched a few episodes of those. The Neighbors, I love Neighbors too. Two Broke Girls,
Oh yes,
that was amazing.
it is. I watched that as a child on cable.
That's a long time ago.
LOL.
Sadly, they ended quicker. But I was just watching their episodes this last month. I was like, I love this show. It's like classic. Something that I really hated was How I Met Your Mother.
I never watched it.
I hated the ending. I hated the whole show because of the ending. Because a lot of people said like that was the best show. Like that's one of the good sitcom. It is in a way, but I wouldn't recommend you. Don't waste your time.
Sorry, I didn't.
No, you're
mean
good.
it. Have you heard of What I Like About You?
I think I've heard about that.
It's like early 2000s, but it's really good.
I haven't seen that though. So, more Game of Thrones.
I've been told to watch that so many times, but I just have not watched it.
Then are you not into those kind of stuff?
I don't know. I just haven't watched it. I couldn't tell you what it's about.
I would say more action, kind of politics, frictional politics, but it's fun. The Boys, superhero.
I cannot finish The Boys. There's too much
No?
satire.
That's what I love. I love satirical movies, shows like Dictator.
I support, like, my boyfriend loves The Boys, but I just
You could not.
yeah, there's some triggering episodes.
It is. There are, like the Dictator movie. I love that. I don't know, satirical something is fun to watch. Because in a way, you're laughing at yourself. So, I don't know. In a way, I like to laugh at myself.
LOL.
Okay, we are almost at the end of this show. So, before we go, do you have anything to tell our audience about you, about your life, about anything?
Well, if there's anything I can tell anyone coming to college is to take advantage of the opportunities that you have, for sure. Like, I did not think I would be where I am I was a junior. Now I'm a senior. That's crazy. But like, as a junior in college, I went to an international journalism award ceremony at the International Trade Center in Washington, D.C. Like, that was a fully paid trip. That, as a junior, like, that was a lot. That was a blessing. I've been able to travel so much, not with just Roy Howard, but like even when I was at Jones, I traveled with the BSU, I traveled with FBLA. I just took advantage of the opportunities that I had, and like now I'm about to go to study abroad, and I've never been out the country. My first time, I'm going to 3 different countries. I'm going to the UK, right? I'm going to Spain, and I'm going to France.
Wow. How long is the study abroad?
It's 17 days, so I'll spend 5 days at each country. And I'm very, very excited. It's a social media trip. So like, I'll be meeting influencers and creating social media content as my assignments.
That is so amazing. Have you already looked at the place you want to go there on the trip?
I have not. Not for that. See, for my birthday, it's next week. I'm going to Universal, and I have everything lined up. Like, I know throughout the day what I'm doing in what order. Like, 100%. I know what ride goes after, all the meals are planned. But for the study abroad trip, I have nothing planned because I just assumed that they would. I've never been on a study abroad trip. I don't really know fully how it works because, like I said, I'm a transfer student. We didn't have that opportunity at community college. But I'm very excited, and yeah.
It's fun to travel. Obviously, I had more money.
Right, that's the biggest issue for sure. I'm glad, just very thankful for my internship and my job, and DoorDash. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, good luck with your trip. That is gonna be your forever memory.
Right, like
best thing.
Even those who like don't have much and they like provide for themselves, because I'm in that same situation. I provide for myself. I say just like make a way, 100%. Like it'll be worth it, because like, being realistic, when you graduate, when are you going to be able to take off for a month to go travel?
That's what I tell people. Like, college is good time. Like, this is a time to fail. This is a time to experiment. Do it, because when you go to real world, you're stuck there. So yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
It's wonderful to talk about all your accomplishments. I know you're gonna do great. Good luck with everything. Yeah, everybody, thank you for listening. We are live throughout the summer. We're gonna continue till I graduate from Southern Miss. It's gonna be in 1 year. Thank you. I do have a sad news. So Progress, you're gonna leave college or whatever very soon. So we are looking for a replacement. So please, if you wanna run college or whatever, please contact us on our Instagram at college or whatever. Thank you everyone for listening. It's me, Rochak Basnet, your host. Go listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and YouTube. And follow us on our Instagram at college or whatever. And also my TikTok at Rochak Basnet to watch all the clip and all the fun thing. See you next week. Bye-bye.